It's me again, Mrs. Franke. I'm going to be reading Snowy, Blowy Winter by Bob Raczka. To Robert, who was born in the winter and is growing up way too fast. Pops. To Zoe and Nikki and all the snow people we made in winters past. Snowy, blowy. Windows are glowy. Frosty, freezy, stuffy, and sneezy. Strappy, zippery. Icy and slippery. Angels are lovely. Sidewalks are shovelly. Breathy, nippy. Cocoa is sippy. Rosy, cozy. Everyone's dozy. Messy, gooey, melty, and chewy. Seedy, squirrely. Will spring come early? 6 more weeks of snowy, blowy, glowy, frosty, freezy, stuffy, sneezy, strappy, zippery, icy, slippery, lovely, shovelly, breathy, nippy, sippy, rosy, cozy, dozy, messy, gooey, melty, chewy, seedy, squirrely, winter. This is a recipe for snowy, blowy ice cream. And when my kids were little, we made it almost every time it snowed, it seemed like, in the winter. They loved it. And you can make it at home with an adult or your mom or dad. And here's the recipe. So, have you ever tried snow ice cream? It's an easy and tasty recipe you can make with some help from mom and dad. And before I read the recipe, maybe your teacher can print it out for you. Make a copy of it, and then you can take it home and have an adult help you make it. 4 cups of fresh, clean snow, 1/2 cup of whole milk or half and half, 1/4 cup of sugar, and a half teaspoon vanilla extract. Gather 4 cups of fresh snow and put it in a mixing bowl. It's best to do this during or right after the snowstorm, so you know the snow is clean. Then, in a glass measuring cup, mix your milk, sugar, and vanilla extract until the sugar has dissolved. Pour the milk mixture over the snow and mix well with a tablespoon for about 2 minutes. Serve in the cereal bowls. You can, or if you have like little sundae cups, you can put it in that. You can even add your own toppings like chocolate syrup, sprinkles, or a cherry. And it makes 2 heaping delicious servings. What we do is put it in a great big flat cake pan, and then you can mix it a lot easier. I'm going to move my screen so that you can see in the wintertime we heat with wood, and the wood stove is right beside me, right behind me actually, and that's what keeps our house warm in the snowy, blowy winter. So we go through a lot of wood, 7 pickup loads of wood to keep our house warm in the winter. And then behind the stove are ornaments that back in the old days, people would use those ornaments. They're like handles to lift the lids off of some stoves. Our stove, the top doesn't come off, but some of the cook stoves in years gone by, they would use those handles to lift off the cook stoves. And I remember helping my grandma do that, lift the stove lid off and put wood in it, and we would cook on that. So that's a neat thing to do in the winter, is to have a stove to keep warm by. So this is my final reading, and I hope you enjoyed it. I sure did. And I hope you enjoy the winter. Bye-bye.